Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense will have the ball first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They're working that left side. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines are flying down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Right on the money. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So Oregon's offense will take the field for the 1st time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him.
Taking a shot on the first play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
Never thought about taking a knee. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jeffrey. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. Knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 3rd.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michigan. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Yeah, run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lincoln. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Mason. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He's bringing it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He'll start this drive firing. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Turns it on in midfield. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to him again. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fourth down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Hey, fourth down, I need a first down. Go to the plays I do well. What do I do? What have I done well all through camp? What have I done well all throughout my career? Call those plays, have success, get the first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Working that left side now. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it.
And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got a man in the middle. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback. Able to do, but over time you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
A third down try for the offense. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
They'll keep it on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Gonna sling it on second down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Makes the grab. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The offense changing the play. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab past the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last fourth down there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mason. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here we go. A first down run in the red zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue. Helmets on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the quick grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Holds it in down the middle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He'll try to do it himself. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll take a shot. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Wants to throw again. This time he's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quarterback making checks. From the gun. Big guy smells it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Nevada. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. Makes a man miss. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Pushes for the goal line, and he'll be stopped. Gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. If you need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires on the move. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd play play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Catches it at the 15. Makes the tackle. Really strong, disciplined job. And now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Mason. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Ducks in the hurry-up.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long, and under critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Griffin. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, going to the air. Lets it fly. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down. Nice pickup there. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. Still on his feet at the 40. Lowers those pads. Racing down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. It's Griffin. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
1st down for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, the ground game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Buys a little extra time. Wide open downfield. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And they finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
Yeah, this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing, keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season that you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jeffrey. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship.